Do you ever think of doing a 3-day fast, whether it's a dry fast, a water fast, or a juice fast? And then it can seem so overwhelming to you, right? Well, I'm going to do a 3-day juice fast, and I'm excited to take you along the journey with me. Now, normally, I love juicing my own juices. So if you see my videos before, I have my wonderful number juicer, and I love juicing my own juices. But when I do a 3-day juice fast, I love using the Raw Juicery because they have a wonderful 3-day signature program. They have several different programs. They have a signature cleanse, a green cleanse, and a Zen cleanse. And they are just amazing. And I love the signature cleanse. And I love it because it's so super easy. There's no mess, there's no prep, just straight up goodness. I don't have to worry about, getting up and making sure I'm getting enough juice in through the day because they already prepare it for you. But then you're thinking, but why even do a juice fast? People say, oh, don't juice because it has too much sugar in it, and don't juice. Juice does have sugar in it, but it has natural sugar in it. And with Raw Juicery, some of them has no sugar in it, but it's no added sugar. So some of them are sweet. So why even do a juice fast? It's like, why even do it? Well, let's talk about that. Life happens. And sometimes, even though I try to eat pretty healthy, I go off the wagon. It's like, need some chocolate. Or sometimes I just feel sluggish because you're so busy during the day. And then sometimes we're just constantly going and constantly eating that we don't take the time to let our body slow down. So we eat a little too much. How many of you eat a little too much? If you could eat a little too much, do me a favor, put in the chat. Yeah, I eat a little too much. Yes, I'm human. Sometimes I eat a little too much. Or maybe our skin is acting up. You're like, ooh, I think I got a zit, right? Something is acting up, okay? Or truthfully, we just don't have enough energy. We don't have the energy that we need, and we don't have the energy that we want.
Mama gotta go to sleep. I'm so tired.
And don't even get me started on if you have bloating. I know almost everybody has bloating, right? Sometimes we get a little bloated. But here's what's so good about this is that if you're having sluggishness, bloating, low energy, you can always reset yourself. And I do that when I start working too hard or eating too much or just not taking care of myself like I should, which I do pretty good, but I still want to cleanse my body. I still want to juice. And so what I want to do is I want to give my digestion a great system break because your body is constantly working. And when you give your body a break, your body gets to do the work that it does best. Healing. When you're not putting a lot of food in your body and your mind is constantly saying, I got to do this, I got to do that. It helps you lose weight. It boosts your immune system and it's cleaning out the old damaged cells. And so when you give it a break, get rid of those old damaged cells. Because your body is so smart. We know that we were intricately and wonderfully made, right? How many of you know that we were intricately and wonderfully made? And you could do that in just 3 days. You're going to feel lighter, feel more energized, and just better overall. And so another reason why I like the Raw Juicery, because you're like, this could be so hard. But they make it such a no-brainer. It's like, I've never juiced before. I've never gone on a 3-day fast. How do I do it? So you may ask, well, how do I do it? I'm talking about the Raw Juicery because this is an easy introductory. I had a sister, and I would always say, come on, go do a juice with me. And she would always join in, and she'd order her juice, and I'd order mine, and we do a 3-day juice fast. And this is real easy when you're challenging someone, or you're asking someone, join me along the journey to do a juice fast. All they have to do is order from the Raw Juicery. They don't have to worry about making juice. These are cold-pressed juice. The Raw Juicery makes it a no-brainer, especially when choosing. Now, trust me, the Raw Juicery is not promoting this at all whatsoever. They have nothing to do with this video. They don't even know I'm making this video. But I received my juice yesterday and I'm like, oh, I can't wait until the morning comes so I can start juicing. And I've been using their juices for years for cleansing. And so whenever I want to fast, and I generally do a fast every quarter, and so I just order my Raw Juicery and do a fast. This is cool because when you get the book, when you get your juice, it comes along with this booklet, okay? And so in this book, it talks about all the juice, and there's a pre-cleanse. So you do a pre-cleanse before you begin to do your cleanse for your body, because what happens is when you do a pre-cleanse, if you just all of a sudden just eating up all this food and the next day you just like, you jump and you say, I am going to do just strictly juices. I'm going to put your body in shock. So you can do a lot of different things adversely to your body by just putting it in shock, especially if you're so used to you eating all kinds of foods. Give yourself a pre-cleanse. And so the pre-cleanse, it gives you a sample schedule. And see, this is what I love. It's a no-brainer. They give you a schedule. What to do at 7 a.m., what to do at 7:10, what to do at 8 a.m., 11, 6, 4, on and on and on and on. So they tell you exactly what to do. This is a no-brainer. And so what to do before you go to bed. It just gives you everything. There's nothing for you to think about, so you're ready. And it tells you what you can eat. It gives you little recipes of things that you can eat. So when the time comes for your cleansing, guess what? These are all the juice. They let you know what juice to drink at what time. So I'm on the signature cleanse. So at 8 o'clock in the morning, I wake up and I drink the celery. And this is celery and lemon. There's not a drop of sugar in this celery or lemon. So if y'all know what celery and lemon tastes like, but it's a great way to start your morning. This is a great way to start cleansing. So I'm going to drink this at 8 o'clock. And so then at 10 o'clock, I'm going to start drinking the master cleanse. Now in between, I'm going to sip some water. I'm going to have my water, right? So I'm going to do my master cleanse. And this is pineapple, extra turmeric, lemon, dandelion, cayenne, and maitake mushroom. See? You see anything else in there? Then at 12 o'clock, I'm going to do the G3 Live. And the G3 Live, ready for this? Cucumber, celery, kale, spinach, romaine, lemon, and liquid spirulina. So we go on and on. So we have all your juices. So then we have our 2 o'clock. This aftermath, woo, this is something else. It has grapefruit, ginger, aloe vera, burdock root, basil oil, and milk thistle. It's pretty good. It's a butt kicker though, but it's pretty good. Then we're going to have our 4 o'clock juice, which is the Tropical Thunder, which consists of pineapple, apple, kale, romaine, lemon, and mint. See, the juices are really good. Don't be afraid. This is the signature cleanse. And the next one that we're going to have at 6 o'clock is the Red Cure. And that has cucumber, apple, beet, extra ginger, lemon, and cilantro. And then we're going to have our 8 o'clock one. This is our last one for the day. And that has pineapple, lemon, butterfly pea flower, chamomile, ashwagandha, coconut nectar, vanilla, and vegan probiotic. So what did you notice that this had in here? You didn't see any sugars, no added anything else except for herbs. Okay, so this is really good. So their plan has you drinking juice every 2 hours, starting at 8 a.m. and your last juice is at 8 p.m. And in between your juice, go ahead and drink you some water. You can drink some tea. You know, I got to be honest because sometimes I get behind. You just start working and you get behind and doing stuff, and it's like it fills you up because it's giving my body the nutrients that it needs. So my body isn't saying that it's hungry. And so next thing you know, like now I'm on my 4 o'clock drink when it's after 6 o'clock, right? Because I've got to catch up. It is so good. So I'm not hungry, but I get behind. But that's okay because I make sure I get them down. But let me show you a little bit about the juice. You drink the juice, and then you make sure you hydrate along with it. Now you're getting a lot of liquid here, but you still want to hydrate with the water. And drink water in between juices if possible, because this further helps flush the toxins out, and it keeps you feeling more full so you don't feel like, oh, I'm hungry. And another thing that it's good for is autophagy magic. Okay, it's like, what? Autophagy magic. Because I'm not constantly eating, my body goes into cleanup mode. It's like, just clean it up. It's getting rid of, like I said, damaged cells, bacteria, and toxins out of my body. Because there's toxin everywhere. There's toxins in our water, toxins in our air. You know, bacteria, damaged cells dying off, right? Helps flush them on out. And so this is some of the reasons why fasting is so powerful. It's powerful for longevity, and it's powerful for disease prevention. So I've done lots of juices before, and let me tell you, it works. It works. It not only works with shedding a few of those little extra pounds that I want to get off, you know, which that is a nice bonus. That's not why I do it at all, but some people do it for that. It's about me having more energy and me feeling so good. My energy goes up, my skin glows, and my gut is so much happier. I did juicing before I had to do some lab work, and I did 8-day juice fast. The insurer said, this is the fastest anyone has come back. Your stuff is so clean. Everything was just like clean. And that's because of my fasting. And it makes me feel like I am 12 years old. I have so much energy. And I love to feel that way. But sometimes we love the food on our mouth too. And it's like, oh, this is so good. And we forget how we feel. But if you think, you know what, Vanessa, that's cool, but I cannot go 3 days without eating solid food. I can dig it. I can understand that. So don't go 3 days. Go 1 day. Incorporate more of this in until you can get to that 3 days. You can order individual juice from them. So if that feels like it's too much, go 1 or 2 days. It's all about progress. It's not about perfection. It's not about being, I'm an overachiever and I said I'm gonna do a 3-day. That's me. I said I'm gonna do a 3-day and I go ahead and do a 3-day. So if you're feeling sluggish, you're feeling bloating, or maybe you're just off, it's time to give your body a reset. Give your body a break, okay? Because check it out. Do you work so hard and you're like, whew, I work so hard, I need a vacation? This is like giving your body a vacation from constantly eating and digesting. Because we put our food in the mouth, the food's going in the mouth, and the body's like, oh, okay, let me see. That was meat. The meat, this goes over here, and the vegetables, okay, and this is how this digests, and okay, and I gotta digest this food. So it's constantly working. Okay, we're not giving it time to cleanse. I recommend try Juice Cleanse. Whether you make your own juices or you're just gonna grab some Raw Juicery or some other juice. I wouldn't get the juice out of the stores too much because it comes boxed to you, overnight, packaged, cold. So you want to make sure you keep it in the refrigerator. And it doesn't last long, so you've got to drink it up because it's fresh, okay? So let me know in the comment, number 1, have you ever done a juice fast? Are you thinking about trying to do a juice fast? Let's talk about it, because when we talk about it, we encourage others to do the same. So I'm going to ask you, if you got any value out of this video, do me a favor, please subscribe and share it with someone. And like it, okay? Give me a little comment. I want to thank you as always for watching. And remember, there's so many ways to be well. This is the Wellness Buffet. I look forward to seeing you, and as always, peace.